Hey guys, I'm 13 here. I've been recording with my phone, but to recap what I've already said, I am I'm doing I got a job not so near here tomorrow. I got a job that's up in the mountains, near, kind of, like, this is the nearest city to the mountains. Shit, okay, I'm okay. I felt like I thought I wasn't wearing my backpack. I'm carrying a lot of stuff. So I did a major ride. Wow, look at this street. This is ChaiYi city, and I've been to this city only twice before. The first time was a long time ago, and my impression of it was that it was a small town that had not much going on. And then I came back here, I think last year, with my son. And it's a bustling city, and it's not just a city, it's one of the coolest cities in Taiwan, in the sense that it's very modern, very clean, lots of parks, lots of money spent on infrastructure. It's just a clean, cool city with character. Like, look at this on the left here. We're in the middle of the downtown area, and all of a sudden you get this giant. Let's stop and look at that, because that's pretty amazing. That's what the guy in front of us is doing too. See, that's just beautiful. 1 second you're in the middle, it's just store, giant 150-year-old gateway leading to a Buddhist temple. Like, it's with all these light lanterns along the sides. That stuff like that's, I love that shit. I just love it. That's gorgeous. Yeah. So yeah, I really like this city. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like Taipei, but like a quarter of the size and cleaner and nicer. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's different than my city. My city, Zhongli, is not a good city. The city that I live in it's dirty, it's crowded, it's small. I like living in Zhongli because it's got everything I need, and there's very little traffic. Like, the streets are crowded, and there's no sidewalks because everything goes, the streets go right up to the storefronts and whatnot. So it's crowded in that sense, but there's very little traffic. You can always, you can always get around in Zhongli without traffic jams. But if you go to some place like Taipei or Taichung or the bigger cities, you get traffic jams. And yeah, that's one of the best things about Zhongli. And I like where it's positioned. It only takes me like 15-20 minutes to get to the ocean. It takes me 15-20 minutes to get to the mountains. So, you know, it takes me 10 minutes to get to a mall, 20 minutes to get to a different mall. So I have everything within a very short distance of me. I've got, yeah. So that's what I like about Zhongli. But this city so far seems impressive. I came here for a job interview a long time ago, and I got the job, but I decided not to take it. I didn't feel like moving. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back then, like, the best thing about this city is that it never rains, because for a while I was considering moving here. So I was fucking idiots. If you're gonna ride slow, move over. Give people room to pass. For a while I was considering moving here, so I was checking on this city on a daily basis, like checking how it compared to the Zhongli, the city that I lived in. And here was sunny every single day, and in Zhongli it was raining every day. Like, and anytime it did rain in Zhongli, I would just, out of curiosity, check this city, and this city, it never rains here. Like, obviously it does sometimes, but I'm just saying it's much less than Taipei or Zhongli or Taiyuan. And then the negative side is, because of the lack of rain, there's actually, the air quality here is one of the worst in Taiwan. It doesn't seem bad today. I didn't notice any smog or anything coming into the city, but yeah, like Taipei should have really poor air quality, but it rains a lot in Taipei, and that kind of just, it cleans the air when it rains. It washes all the pollutants out and down the drain. And then, yeah, Taichung City, which is a large city on the west coast. It has, whenever I'm driving past Taichung on the highway, I very rarely go to Taichung for any reason. They have a really good museum. Best museum in Taiwan, in my opinion, is the Taichung Museum of like science and nature or something. It's a great museum. Anyways, that's about the only reason I ever go to Taichung City. And the rest of the time I'm just driving past it on the highway. And whenever you get to the area of Taichung, you can see, like, the air just becomes dark and thick and smog, fog, whatever, just pollutants. And I've had other people comment on it too. Like, I've been driving in the car with friends or girlfriends in the past, and they're like, "Why? What's wrong with the air?" And I'm like, we're passing by Taichung City. So I'd say Taichung, there's a lot of jobs to be had in Taichung. And I know, are we going to talk about the different cities? No, that's boring. Anyway, so we're in a cool one right now. That's interesting. And we're exploring and checking out these. Look at that nice restaurant there. Very Asian styled restaurant. Yeah, so I mentioned this on my phone video. I'm not sure what I'm uploading and when. I made amazing time to get here. Google Maps said it would take me five and a half hours to get here. I did roughly 5 or 6 stops, gas, meals, breaks. So it takes 5.5 hours to get here without stops. I did 6 stops. So that should be about 6.5, 7 hours. I did it in 5 flat. So I'm not even sure how that worked out. Like, I guess Google Maps I think Google Maps accounts for traffic and whatnot, and because I'm on a scooter, traffic doesn't affect me, so I just make much better time than it predicts. My GPS said that I'd get here after X amount of hours, and my GPS was pretty much spot on. Because every time if I stopped for 10 minutes, it adjusted by the time by 10 minutes and whatnot. So I should turn my Bluetooth on, because for all I know, I'm missing exits. Yeah, you got a little kid in the back of the scooter, no helmet. Got a truck that's trying to change lanes into him. Yeah, I've already seen, like, we're further south. Taipei is the most civilized place in Taiwan, in the sense that people follow the rules, people don't break the law, the strict in Taipei City are very, what did I just say? The police in Taipei City are very strict. But once you get out of Taipei City, the further away you get from Taipei City, the more that changes. The more you get people riding along with no helmets on the wrong side of the street, the more you get people just blowing through red lights like they're nothing, the more you get cops that just don't give a shit about anything. So yeah, so I need to be a little careful. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this video short because I'm using my sunglasses, and I've only got an hour of memory on them, and I didn't bring a laptop. So, and I've got, ooh, what is that? A Porsche? No, that's a Nissan. I got a lot of. I'm doing a lot of riding tomorrow, so I'm gonna save the memory for that.